What's going on YouTube? Top Tech today. So Apple, well, they always release some surprise products, but what do you think's next? You guys are probably thinking iPhone 5, and you guys are thinking correctly, but is it confirmed? Do we know that an iPhone 5 is coming? Do we know that an iPhone 4S is coming? Well, it's not confirmed. We don't know. We just know that some company in China, we love China, don't forget, is making all these prototypes and all these devices and all these copies and all these parts and everything. So what's next? Well, other than the iPhone 5 going to the Mac lineup, we've actually got the Macbook Pros that might be coming out soon. Now Apple are known to do these late MacBook Pro refreshes, so well, according to a lot of rumors and guides and buying guides and MacBook guides and all those types of guides, they come every 200 to 250 days, which is very, it's less than a year really, it's about 9 months, yeah, 9 months, so every 200 to 250 days, Apple decide to release a new MacBook Pro. It's not necessarily a full design refresh, but just a bump up in the speeds or whatever. Now, what do we expect this time? Well, I don't expect any design change. I've really liked the sleekness of the MacBook Pro, the current MacBook Pros, but I expect really the RAMs, also the memory, to stay the same at 4 gigabytes, which is probably enough for an average user, not the really high-end, really high heavy users. In terms of the processor, I think that's where they're going to bump up the speeds a tiny bit. 15 and 17 inch, obviously we've all got quad-core i7s, so they might bump up the 2.0s to 2.2s, which is the base model, and then maybe bump up the 2.4 to 2.7, or I think 2.7, not any higher, to 3.1 as the standard higher end model. That's the same with the 17 inch. As for the 13 inch, obviously we've got an i5, and I think that they're going to bump up the speeds a little bit more in that cases, maybe up to 2.7 or 2.9 in the Core i5. In terms of the i7, obviously we've already got that. They'll probably bump it up by another 3.7 gigahertz, and for that matter on this 13 inch MacBook Pro. So now you're probably realizing I'm talking a hell lot, so I'm just going to leave you guys there to think about the MacBook Pro. Now before I let you guys go, actually I just want to hold you here on the camera. I just want to say to you guys that if you're thinking of buying a MacBook Pro in the next 3 weeks to a month, hold on right there. Just wait until the new line of MacBook Pros come, and from then on, then you can sort of make your mind up if you want to go for the MacBook Pros, or maybe you might find a refurbished MacBook Pro in the Apple refurbished store, which is maybe a money saver for you guys. Other than that, if you just bought a MacBook Pro in the last week or 2 weeks, or are thinking of buying one in the next day, or just like really close to when I'm making this video, I recommend you take it back, return it, get a refund, and just wait that 3 weeks, because you may get better. I mean, I'm obviously just predicting what we'll get. Oh my god, BlackBerries, they don't shut up. Anyway, so I'm just predicting what will come in the next 3 weeks to 4 weeks, but I'm sure something will come. So that's from Top Tech. Don't forget to subscribe. That was just the refresh of the MacBook Pro update, predictions and all that stuff. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you later.